to make those people happy, to help them succeed? And I said, yes, ma'am, I will. And at that moment, I dedicated my life to shifting from child welfare so much to working with educators, to helping educators to achieve higher levels of greatness. And, when we look at this, it says the Teachers Are Heroes movement is about investing in our future leaders. It's all about the legacy. So when we look at kids have goals and dreams and aspirations to do phenomenal things. And I looked at this and I asked myself, well, how do we begin to do more? How can I be of greater influence? And so what happened was, I said, what if there was a solution to where you could go literally? What if we could change our frame of reference? What if we could inspire teachers to be the greatest educators on the planet? To be bigger and better at what it is they do? What if we could start a movement? So we started doing research and interviewing educators, and we said, how can we reach you? What can we do that's better? And would you want to be inspired? Would you want tips and strategies on how to be the greatest educator possible and to interact with other educators from around the world to help inspire what it is that you do to reach more children and to be a greater person? Because see, education is not just about inspiring the children. Education is about inspiring ourselves to become better people. And we inspire ourselves to be better people, then all of a sudden what happens is that when we become better at what we are and who we are, we transfer that into the classroom, and the children, they're the reciprocal of that. So when we started looking, we said, you know what if we could create a training program that teachers could access? What if we could put together empowerment seminars? And what if we could create some types of things like online training? What if we could create the first online training platform that inspired teachers to be great? Because see, the Teachers Are Heroes movement, it is a movement. It is a consciousness. It is a global collective of teachers inspiring each other and students around the world to save as many lives as possible. And our goal? We want millions of lives saved. So let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. And I want you to hear from some other educators who've kind of been through some of this training themselves and become inspired to be great. Sit back, watch this. Can we turn the volume up?
I always had the dream to create online training for teachers that really hit their emotions, that really inspire them to continue doing the great work that they do, to instill in them a sense of hope, a sense of purpose, but yet make it exciting, make it dynamic, make it engaging.
I needed the inspiration, and I needed the spark before the year began. And we're getting here at Christmas Spark today because he has taught me that in today's world, we must be heroes for our students.
There is no other training platform like this for teachers anywhere in the world. Trust me, I've learned.
It's not so much about books and what you teach, it's how you teach, it's the relationships. And if you build those relationships, you'll be a success, and your students will be successful no matter what. So.
This training platform helps teachers to begin to understand their purpose, teach with passion, act present, and build phenomenal relationships with students.
It's exciting, to get words of encouragement that lets you know that you can truly make a difference in the lives of people. And feeling that you can make a difference in someone else's life. You just never know when you're going to be able to reach out and touch someone, or how someone is going to be impacted by what it is that you say or do. And that's such an incredible thing.
This is an online platform where teachers from all over the world can interact with each other, sharing ideas and strategies on how to best help our students do the best they can.
Mark Anthony validates the decision I made to be an educator. I do believe that he has fine-tuned his message, as I've seen 3 times. He has stepped up the game, and I would highly recommend him.
Are you kidding me? I can't sleep without it. Of course I'm excited. I mean, this is the most revolutionary thing that we've done in a long time, and we just can't wait to get it to the teachers because they deserve it.
So, we built this platform because we wanted to reconnect with more educators and more teachers. And we wanted every teacher in the world to understand that they are definitely a hero. So now, here's the question. What if that were possible? What if we could do something different with our lives? What if we could really matter and be of ultimate significance in a higher plane? See, Miss Ritchie, I'm going to go see her in a few days, and she's 92 years old. Started teaching almost in her 50s. I never knew one person could make a difference, because if it wasn't for her, I'd be dead. I'd be in jail. If it wasn't for her, I would have never went to college and became a biologist and did do the things I've done, and I owe it all to her. I owe it all to you. I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy who got lucky, a guy who had someone who loved him and who cared for him and who inspired him to be great. So as we begin to look at this, a lot of people ask me, well, how do we do this? What do we do? So we have an online platform, okay? The online platform is revolutionary. So here's the things that come with this. It's a 12-week interactive empowerment series, and it talks about, how to become a hero, how to really connect with children, how to build relationships, evidence-based, how to connect, how to do the things that we need to do to really empower ourselves, but also it's that motivation, inspiration that we need when we feel that we can't make it. When we feel that we can't survive, what do? We need something that we can tap into, because what I've learned about great educators, and even myself, I'm always investing in myself. I'm always investing in something bigger. I'm always looking at what can we do to raise the bar. And when I look at this great organization, I'm inspired because the Leona group is a group of excellent people doing excellent things, uncommon people doing uncommon practices. So when you begin to look at this, we talk about what are some features. Well, it helps you to engage students to want to learn, teach with purpose, passion, presence, motivate your students to achieve academic greatness, helping children to survive, helping children to win. Now, with that, there's a lot of other things that we're going to be doing, but I'm going to tell you right now what is the most powerful thing that we have ever created. There's nothing like it on the planet, and it is real. And we've been investing in this for months, doing the research, building the platform, doing the research, doing the data, integrating this, doing the video, shooting in the studio between here and LA, doing a lot of different things to build this. So people say, well, you know what? That's all good and great, but what else comes with it? Everything. Anything that an educator would ever want. Also, we got a new book that's coming out, Teachers are Heroes book. That'll be out in about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So that's included too. Well, we're going to be putting on seminars, educational seminars. You can come to that too. You get a VIP ticket where you can bring a friend for free. And come if you want. If you don't, that's fine too. But the thing about it is, it's incredible and it's powerful. And the thing about it is we looked at this and we said to ourselves, if we can help more educators become great, how much greater could we make the world? How many more children could we save? So before I conclude here, listen, what you would do is people will say, well, Mark, how do we do this? What do we do? How do we make this happen? Well, the thing about it is, and how much would this cost? Because traditionally, training is, thousands of dollars sometimes are too much for us to even conceive. But let me tell you what happens. In the back there is a table where we have some forms, some enrollment forms. So the thing about it is, when we looked at this, we had to make sure that we had something that everybody could tap, that everybody could tap into, that everybody could become a part of. And so we said, well, how do you sell it to a district? Do you sell it to an individual? We do both. If you're an individual and this is something that you feel that's valuable to you, that you could use to empower yourself to be great, then you know what? Normally it could be $500, $600. But you know what? We said, we're not going to do that because it's all about the impact. It's not about making money. We charge a little bit to cover our costs, but the enrollment's only $97 one time, and you're in. And the thing about it is, you fill out the form, put your information in. We will not spam you. We send you everything you need via email. You get the ebook. You get everything you need. $97 for 12 weeks, and then we get continuous training forever. You get the ebook. You get all the features, the benefits. You get the seminar tickets. You get everything that you need to help you to become an educator. So you fill it out, get a receipt. And I don't know, sometimes districts reimburse. I'm not sure. But if it's something you feel the value, it's only $97. And you enroll and you become part of the greatest system in the world. And we will have thousands upon thousands of teachers all over the world interacting. We have an interactive social media, Facebook, where we can have people interacting, talking, sharing best practices. It is phenomenal. And it is one of the greatest things that have ever happened in education. So we have that for you in the back there. Now, I know that all of you guys are coming to my second session at some part of the day. If we don't have enough people in the back, then we can get it in a room upstairs on the 3rd floor, okay? So with that, teacher ebook, audio downloads, live conference calls, and 2 VIP seminar tickets, that comes with it. And it's 100% guaranteed. So the thing about it is, here's the deal. I believe in what I do. I'm one of the best at what I do, and I don't say that to brag, but if you feel that it's not valuable to you, you do it for 30 days. If you don't like it, you call us up. You say, I want a refund. You get your money back. No questions asked. We don't play games. We're not here to gouge anyone. We're not here. We're here to help people, to inspire people. So we guarantee everything we do because it's that good. And it's serious. And it's the first ever on the planet. And it is phenomenal. So enough about that. We'll see you in the back. I'm going to conclude with this. I'm more inspired now than I've ever been before. You guys here at the Leona Group, you guys do it right. You guys do it the right way. You guys are incredible at what you do. And I know that when you go back to your districts, when you go back to your schools, it's going to be a different day. Because you guys are phenomenal. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. And I'm more invested now than I've ever been before. And I tell you this, and this comes directly from Miss Ritchie. The last time I talked to her, she knew I was coming here, and she says, listen, I want you to tell these teachers, any teacher you speak to believe in themselves. She wants me to let you know that if you believe in yourself, your children will believe in you. And when you believe in your children can believe in higher things. You guys are the greatest group in the world. You guys are phenomenal. And I'm so glad that I had the chance to work with you, to speak with you today. And I hope that you've been inspired. And I hope to build a long-term relationship with you. I love you guys. Thank you for saving my life. Thank you for investing in me. And thank you for helping me be the man that I am today. Leona, you guys rock. You guys are the best. I love you. That is my time. Thank you. Woo! You guys are awesome. I love you too. I love you.